Hey everyone, I'm Rachel and today I'm going to talk about video games as a significant expressive culture. Video game design as a cultural expression refers to the creation of video games as a means of reflection, shaping, and communicating cultural values, narratives, and artistic styles. One of the originators of this form of expressive culture is Shigeru Miyamoto. He integrated storytelling and Japanese cultural aesthetics into game design. His representative work is Mario series. Another originator is Hideo Kojima. He pioneered cinematic storytelling in video games, blending gameplay with deep narratives. His representative work is Death Stranding and Metal Gear Solid. The origins of video game design as a form of cultural expression can be traced back to the 1950s and 1960s. As technology advanced, video games evolved from simple experiments into the powerful medium for storytelling, artistic expression, and social commentary. The origins of video games can be traced back to the United States and Japan. In the US, there are some early video games such as Tennis for Two and Space World. And in Japan, some classic video games are Super Mario Bros. And The Legend of Zelda. One of the video games from China is Black Myth Wukong. The game is based on the Journey to the West, which is one of the most famous Chinese classic novels. This game visual design is deeply influenced by Chinese ink wash painting and classical architecture. The example from Japan is alchemy. Alchemy draws heavily from Japanese mythology and Shinto beliefs. The protagonist, Amaterasu, is the Japanese sun goddess, and the game has numerous features elements from Japanese folklore, including mythical creatures, gods, and traditional art styles. The game explores themes of creations, nature, and spirituality, all of which are central to Shinto. The last example is Raji, an Asian epic from India. An Asian epic is set in ancient India and draws inspiration from Hindu mythology and Indian art. The game follows Raji, a young girl who is chosen by the gods to save her kidnapped brother and defeat a demon invasion. The game incorporates figures from Hindu mythology such as Durga, Vishnu, and Shiva and uses traditional styles. It also uses Indian visual design to create an immersive experience. The purpose of video games is both sacred and profane. Video games as a cultural expression serve both to preserve and convey sacred practices and to offer entertainment and exploration of the profane, often merging the two in a way that resonates with modern players while honoring traditional cultural elements. The creator crafts the narrative, visual style, mechanics, and the themes of the game, embedding cultural elements into the gameplay. Players actively interpret the cultural and narrative elements embedded in the game. Their personal background, experiences, and cultural knowledge influence how they perceive and interact with the game stories, mechanics, and cultural reference. Video games is an expressive medium through which cultural values and societal norms are often explored and communicated. Through the design of characters, settings, and narratives, video games can represent core aspects of a society's belief system. The video game often serve as vehicles of the national identity, so the similarity is that they both reflect the unique values, history, and culture of a particular society, and the contrast is the difference in each cultures. Across different societies, video games often explore universal human experiences such as morality, freedom, heroism, survival, and identity. The game was chosen because it holds deep cultural relevance, either reflecting the values, history, or social dynamics of a particular region of society. The game may have achieved widespread popularity both in its native country and internationally, which gave it a larger cultural and social impact. The game may have been selected because it mirrors the values, ideologies, and social priorities of its society.